What if I told you the most powerful tool you possess isn't a supercomputer in your pocket, but something you were born with? Something that can build empires, create masterpieces, and solve the world's most complex problems. I'm talking about your imagination. Now, you might be thinking, imagination, isn't that just for kids and daydreamers? Stick with me, because in our hyper-connected, AI-driven world, your imagination is not just a nice to have, it's your ultimate competitive advantage. So, what exactly is imagination? It's our unique human ability to create mental worlds, to see what isn't there, to connect unrelated ideas, and to envision a future that doesn't exist yet. It's the engine of creativity, the spark of innovation, and the foundation of empathy. Every single invention, from the wheel to the smartphone, began as a flicker of imagination in someone's mind. Every story that has ever moved you, every piece of art that has taken your breath away, was born from this incredible power. But here's the big question. In an age where computers can write code, compose music, and create stunning images, does imagination still matter? The answer is a resounding yes, more than ever before. Think about it. Artificial intelligence is incredibly powerful at processing existing data. It can analyze, optimize, and execute tasks based on the information it's been given. But what can't it do? It can't truly dream. It can't ask the what if questions that push humanity forward. AI is a tool, a brilliant one, but it operates within the boundaries we set for it. Your imagination, on the other hand, knows no boundaries. AI can analyze 1 million customer data points and tell you what people bought yesterday. Your imagination can look at that same data and ask, what new product, what new experience could we create that no one has even thought of yet? AI can generate 1,000 variations of a logo, but it's human imagination that comes up with the brand story, the emotional connection that makes that logo resonate with millions. Imagination is the source code for everything we feed into AI. It's the director, and AI is the incredibly talented actor. Without a visionary director, the actor has no script to follow. This is why the future doesn't belong to those who can just process information. It belongs to those who can imagine new possibilities. It belongs to the creative thinkers, the problem solvers, the storytellers, and the visionaries. Your ability to imagine is what makes you uniquely human and irreplaceable. The problem is, many of us let our imagination muscle weaken over time. As we grow up, we're often taught to focus on logic, facts, and finding the right answer. We get busy with routines, deadlines, and responsibilities. Our minds become cluttered with an endless stream of information from our phones and screens. This constant consumption leaves very little space for creation, for daydreaming, for the quiet moments where our imagination can actually breathe and come out to play. We start to value productivity over pondering and efficiency over exploration. But the good news is, imagination is like any other muscle. You can train it, strengthen it, and make it more powerful. So, how do we do that? How do we reclaim this superpower? First, embrace boredom. I know it sounds crazy. We're conditioned to fill every empty second with a podcast, a video, or scrolling through a feed. But boredom is the fertile ground where imagination grows. The next time you're waiting in line or have a few spare minutes, put your phone away. Just look around. Let your mind wander. You'll be amazed at the ideas that start to surface when you give them a chance. Second, feed your mind with diverse fuel. Your imagination creates new ideas by connecting existing ones in novel ways. The more diverse your mental library, the more interesting the connections you can make. So, read books outside your usual genre. Listen to music you've never heard before. Watch documentaries on subjects you know nothing about. Talk to people with different backgrounds and perspectives. Visit a museum. Learn a new skill. Every new experience is a new ingredient for your imagination to cook with. Third, practice asking, what if? This is the magic question that unlocks everything. What if we could power our cities with algae? What if gravity worked differently? What if you wrote a story from the perspective of your coffee mug? Don't worry about whether the ideas are practical or realistic. The goal is to stretch your mind and explore possibilities. Play with ideas for the sake of playing. This is how you build a habit of creative thinking. You could even start a what if journal and write down one new question every day. Now that we know how to develop our imagination, how do we actually use it? The applications are endless. In your career, imagination helps you solve problems that have no playbook. Instead of just following procedures, you can envision new, more efficient ways of working. You can anticipate future trends and position yourself or your company for success. You become a creator of value, not just a performer of tasks. In your personal life, imagination is the key to empathy. It's the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, to feel what they might be feeling, and to understand their perspective. This strengthens our relationships and makes us better partners, parents, and friends. Imagination also fuels our personal growth. It allows us to envision the person we want to become and to map out the steps to get there. It's what helps you picture yourself crossing the finish line of a marathon, launching your own business, or mastering a new language. This mental rehearsal makes achieving your goals so much more attainable. And let's not forget, imagination is just plain fun. It's the source of our hobbies, our creativity, our play. It's what allows us to get lost in a good book, enjoy a movie, or just laugh at a silly thought. It brings joy and color to our lives. So let's bring it all together. In an era where technology is advancing at an exponential rate, our most human quality, our imagination, is our most valuable asset. It's what separates us from machines. It's the engine of progress, the foundation of empathy, and the source of our greatest innovations. We must actively cultivate it by embracing boredom, feeding our minds with diverse experiences, and constantly asking, what if? By doing so, we not only become more valuable in the marketplace, but we also live richer, more creative, and more connected lives. Don't let this incredible power go untapped. Start today. The next time you have a spare moment, don't reach for your phone. Reach into your mind. See what worlds you can build. Thank you so much for watching. If this video sparked your imagination, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on creativity and personal growth. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one what if question you're going to ask yourself today? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.